Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make a arrabbiata pasta, which is essentially a spicy pasta which is made in a tomato basil sauce and tossed in your favorite pasta. Today I'm going to be using penne, and so without wasting any time, I'm just going to dive right in and show you how to make one of my favorite pasta dishes. So let's just go in. So into my pan, I'm going to go ahead and add in my olive oil. Olive oil is extremely important for making pasta because it brings in a lot of flavor as well. And once the pan is just mildly heated, I'm going to go ahead and add in my chopped garlic and some chopped onions. And I'm going to saute the onion and garlic until the onion becomes soft and tender. So now that my onions are softened, I'm just going to go ahead and add in my tomato sauce. This is a tomato sauce which is cooked already. So what I did was to boil the tomatoes in a pressure cooker, half them, boil them, and with just a tablespoon of water, and pressure cook it for just one whistle and turn off the heat and release it, remove the skin and drain out any excess water that was there, and then you'll have and then blend it into the mixer grinder to make a nice thick tomato puree. So this is exactly what I did. Very simple to make a homemade tomato puree for a pasta sauce because it makes it nice and thick, and ensure you choose bright red tomatoes. And so I'm going to go ahead and add in my tomatoes into my pan, and notice that all the tomatoes just get splashed on me, and something that troubles me a lot, but not anymore. I'm just going to tell you why. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add my mixed herbs, and there's red chili flakes and some black pepper powder, and I have to also add in some salt. So the red chili flakes and black pepper powder are completely important because that's what adds to the spice of the dish. And I also like to add a little bit of sugar to balance the sourness of the tomatoes into my pasta sauce. I'm just going to do that as well just now. And give it a nice stir and give the pasta sauce a brisk boil. It needs to boil briskly, and so much so that you'll notice that a lot of the pasta sauce is getting spluttering all around, and that's how I like my pasta sauce to boil. This stage, since the tomatoes are already cooked, I really don't have to simmer it too much. I'm going to go ahead and toss in my cooked pasta into my pasta sauce and give it a brisk boil, right? And allow the cooked pasta to get well coated in the tomato sauce, because only then, because penne actually is a pasta which is a little more thicker, and so it requires, you need to actually stir fry it on high heat so that the pasta sauce gets nicely coated on the top. And it's completely up to you of how you like your pasta to be. You can keep it saucy or you can keep it thick. So, and I like it somewhere in between, so I'm just going to keep boiling it until it does. And if you just notice that I already have a few stains on my top, and and this is exactly what pasta sauce does to the your clothes, right? So you have to be extremely careful, but I really don't have to worry because I have my all new Ariel which I bought recently, and that's my new solution for removing all my stains. So all I do is put my top in Ariel liquid, and the best part is it gets washed in just one wash. Okay, so, and that's my favorite, and I really don't have to worry about kitchen stains. Many of you have asked me often in my comments that your kitchen towel or your clothes or your apron often gets messy, and I'm a person who doesn't wear apron at all, so I really have to take care of my clothes that I'm wearing. Anyway, great. So notice that the pasta sauce is just getting nice and thick, and it's getting well coated into my penne pasta, and this is exactly how I like it. A little saucy and yet a little thick because it'll add in a nice taste to the pasta. I have to toss it just for a little bit more until it gets a nice reddish color. Give it a taste, okay? And if you think you need more chili or if you need a little more black pepper, you can go ahead and add that. There's one last thing that I still need to add into the pasta is the toned basil leaves. Is extremely important, and I like to add some fresh basil leaves into it while it is almost done, right? So it retains its fresh colors and also the flavors that just go into it. Great. Just stir it and add it into your pasta, and then the pasta will be ready to be served. And you can also, if you wish, sprinkle some Parmesan cheese if you like. So grate in some Parmesan cheese just before serving, not while it's cooking. And your Penne Arrabiata will be ready to be served. So I hope you enjoyed watching the recipe of how to make a Penne Arrabiata. Do give this recipe a try. When you do, don't forget to share your feedback in the comments below. And until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.